Hi, I'm Leonard Maltin for Maltin on Movies on Reels. If you like movies with major star power, look no further than your digital cable provider's Movies on Demand menu. With one click of your remote, you can watch the latest new releases featuring Matt Damon, Glenn Close, Scarlett Johansson, Tom Cruise, and more instantly right at home. Here's a look at some of the films playing this month on Movies on Demand, including a few favorites of mine.
Nice to know you still live here. What are you doing home so late anyway?
Lost track of time.
You know what time your curfew is. Where were you?
Movies.
The movie ended at midnight and your curfew's at 12:30.
I lost track of time.
In Pariah, Adepero Oduye plays Alike, or Lee, a high school student in Brooklyn who leads a double life. The minute she's out of her parents' line of vision, she alters her hairstyle and changes out of feminine clothing into something loose-fitting and more masculine that suits her better. She's gay, and while anyone paying attention could figure that out, her parents, especially her conservative-minded mother, played by Kim Wayans, are in denial.
And I thought you said you were ready.
I am ready.
You're not going to church in that.
What's wrong with this?
Where's that blouse I bought you?
What's wrong with this? Dad!
Do what your mom says.
Lee faces the everyday challenge of being a teenager while also trying to learn about who she is. She craves acceptance at home, but if that's not going to happen, she wants her independence. Writer-director Dee Reese and her cast avoid melodrama and never strike a false note in this utterly compelling story. And Adepero Oduye is simply terrific.
Also available to Movies on Demand this April.
We bought a zoo!
Give me some fork.
We Bought a Zoo, starring Matt Damon, Scarlett Johansson, and Thomas Hayden Church. A father moves his young family to the countryside to renovate and reopen a struggling zoo. Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol, starring Tom Cruise, Jeremy Renner, and Simon Pegg. When the IMF is implicated in a global terrorist plot, Ethan Hunt and his team must go undercover and off the grid to clear the organization's name.
We come back with our target, or we don't come back.
Albert Nobbs, starring Glenn Close, Mia Wasikowska, and Aaron Johnson. In 19th century Ireland, a woman who masquerades as a man becomes entangled in an unusual love triangle.
Mr. Knobs?
And Warhorse, starring Emily Watson, David Thewlis, and Jeremy Irvine. A young man enlists to serve in World War I after his beloved horse is sold to the cavalry. Make your next movie night an MOD night.
These new releases are just a few of the thousands of films available at Movies on Demand on cable. Find out what's playing and what's coming soon at rentmoviesondemand.com. For Reels, I'm Leonard Maltin.